My name is Simon James. I'm the Associate Director for Special Educational Needs and Disability for Achieving for Children. My role within Kingston Richmond is to strategically implement the changes which are part of the Children and Families Act and bring together partnerships with children, young people, parents, schools, social care and health. We've been working on this agenda for the last 18 months and we have a strategic group in both local authorities and a number of smaller subgroups working on all of the primary agendas. It's been a very exciting time and this is a good opportunity to think about the role of children and young people within this particular agenda.
What difference has it made having champions involved?
Well, having champions involved has done a number of things for the project. The first of which is that it's enabled us to co-produce a number of different products. One of those is the actual template for the Education, Health and Care Plan, and young people have been at the centre of producing that. We will end up with a version for school-age children for early years and also post-16. I think another primary difference has been in relation to having some really healthy challenge from young people within the meetings. So an example of that is around keeping young people at the centre of all of our decisions and ensuring that all of our information, meetings and communication is accessible to all children and young people. Young people and the champions across the work have also brought some really high quality intelligence to the decision making process. And another example of that has been as part of the local offer, where a particularly young person has done a lot of research looking nationally at the different local offers that are available.
What difference has it made to your practice?
I think some of the difference has been, as I said, keeping children and young people very much at the centre of all of our decisions. I think we have been able to communicate the importance of the changes to young people because young people are part of them. And I think that's had a really healthy cascading effect because the champions have had a key role in terms of consulting with the wider population of young people across both boroughs.
What have been some of the challenges?
I think some of the challenges have been pragmatic ones, so in relation to meeting attendance, for example, making sure the times are convenient for young people to attend. Also making sure that the content of the meetings is accessible, so that some professionals who tend to talk slightly jargonistically stop doing that, that they stop using acronyms and that young people are appropriately prepared for the meetings, and that takes a lot of time and preparation. Another one of the challenges has been to ensure that all of the paperwork and the text relating to the changes is appropriately accessible for all young people with a range of different needs.
What would you say to other local authorities thinking of doing the same thing?
I would say that they definitely should. I would say that it adds an amazing amount of quality to the work. I would say that if they're not, there should be a very good reason why children and young people aren't involved in all aspects of the work. I would also say that if young people are involved, they should be involved in a meaningful way. That they're not attending tokenistically just to tick a box, that there's a really good cycle of feeding back to young people what has been agreed and what has been taken up in terms of young people's recommendations and what's been done in terms of that information. So the "you said, we did" cycle is really important. I would also say to other local authorities, think carefully about building the right amount of capacity to deliver good participation work with the right quality, so that young people feel that they have a role that shows that it's been thought about specifically and that their time is valued in an appropriate way.
If you were doing this again, what might you do differently?
Okay, I think we would probably allow for more time for meeting preparation. I think we would also have a greater lead-in period for some of the decisions. I also think that we would try to get more young people within the meetings themselves. So many of the meetings we've had 1 or 2 young people, and I think it would be great to have the opportunity to have more young people as part of that. And then also, I think there would also be the opportunity to think about how the wider population of children and young people can have a sense of what the decision-making process looks like within the strategic level of the management group.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Zoe.